Hi, my name is Nikhil, and this is my experience with quarantine and isolation at UGA. So after my roommate tested positive for COVID-19, we both did dog check, and within 5 hours, someone called us and put us in separate rooms. I was told to quarantine for 14 days and monitor myself for any COVID-19 symptoms. But my roommate, on the other hand, since he had tested positive for COVID-19 already, he had to isolate for 10 days since his COVID-19 result had come back. Staying in the Courtyard Marriott was totally fine. I was given an individual room with 2 beds, a TV, and an individual bathroom, and food was given to me every single morning. I never got COVID-19 symptoms either. And after my quarantine, I still tested negative for coronavirus and ended up just going back to my dorm with no problem. That was my experience with quarantine and isolation, but I wanted to share some other students' perspectives as well.
After my test results came back, I was positive. So I had to quarantine for 10 days, and to be honest, the Georgia Center was pretty nice, the food was good. I mean, I just had to stay inside for 10 days straight. It was fun, really just FaceTimed a lot of people, did homework, I guess.
I stayed at the Graduate, it was really nice. They had sufficient food, everything was handled, everything I needed. Obviously it's not ideal because you're stuck inside of a room. But I think you just have to make the most of it. I would say a tip is to make sure that you're doing some kind of online workout or something, because you do get a little bit stir crazy. But overall I had a pretty good experience with everything.
Yeah. They basically gave me an apartment to myself. There was a kitchen, a living room, a bedroom, and a bathroom. It was really big. And every day between 8 and 10 in the morning, they would give me my food for the day. And I would get calls every couple of days or so to see how I was doing. And I ended up getting tested a week in because the incubation period, and I knew that even if I got a negative result, I wouldn't be able to test out of quarantine. So my test came back negative, but I continued my quarantine, finished it out, and that was it.
And then when I had COVID, I slept for a long time. So I was just pretty much sleeping and doing school stuff. And then I realized that the US Open was on the TV. So I was just pretty much watching the US Open on both of those channels, just alternating for, I would say, maybe 10, 14 hours a day. So I watched every single game on there, and honestly, it was a pretty good experience.
Of course, everyone's experience is a little bit different, and if you want more detailed information, I'll link down to the UGA Housing website, which has a lot of information that was discussed in this video and more. Other than that, please like and subscribe, as there'll be so much more content coming from us this semester, and have a good one.